Hey guys, welcome back. So we are going to be talking about how to read a seed pack again. Today we are going to be talking about germination temperature. So we're going to flip over our jalapenos again. Right here on the back, take a look. It says germination temperature. It's listed nicely for us right here. Between 75 and 85 degrees. Now what that means is that these pepper seeds like a soil temperature between 75 and 85 degrees. So they like it to be warm. It's not saying that they won't necessarily germinate outside of that range. It's just you're going to have far more inconsistencies in germination. And if it gets too cold, they really just won't germinate at all. So let's take a look at this holy basil next. We're going to flip it over. Right here, germination temperature, 70 degrees. This one's a little bit more specific. It gives you sort of less of a range and more of a specific number. So our germination temperature for this is 70 degrees. So these seeds like to go in to warm soil. So what that means is if you're starting these at home, you're probably going to need a heat mat, especially for these jalapeno peppers, unless you like to keep your house at 85 degrees. But for me, that's a little bit toasty. My mom would probably like it though. So back to this holy basil, we're going to look at 70 degrees. Now, something I think is kind of important to mention with this is that there is a huge range of soil temperatures and germination temperatures, pardon me, with all these plants that we're looking at starting. So something like this spinach, and a lot of your other leafy greens as well, but this spinach in particular, it says recommended 4 to 6 weeks before your average frost date and when your soil temperature is above 40 degrees. So these guys can go in and when your soil temperature is as cool as 40 degrees, which is kind of awesome. So that means you can get these things in right away. Right after that, though, it does say ideally between 50 and 75 degrees, which again, you can get them in at that 40 degrees. I usually do because I just get really excited and really anxious, especially when we're starting that gardening season. But you're going to have your best germination rates and your most successful germination between that 50 to 75 degree mark. Now, sometimes also what's kind of interesting is you'll come across a seed pack that says can be planted as soon as your soil is workable. So for me, I do just that. As soon as I can get a shovel in that ground and it's not frozen, I go ahead and tuck those seeds in there. So a lot of times that'll be for things like your peas, your sugar snap peas, your snow peas, things like that will do really, really well in cool soil. Now they're not going to germinate quickly,